By nightfall, the global headlines reflected the balance of reactions. The New York Times described Beijing's stance as measured but meaningful. Al Jazeera called it a calculated embrace of Palestinian sovereignty. Reuters wrote, China backs permanent Gaza ceasefire, urges respect for Palestinian self-rule. For a statement lasting less than a minute, its ripples were vast. Inside diplomatic circles, one question lingered. Was China positioning itself for a larger mediating role, perhaps even a seat at the next round of peace talks? Officials in Cairo and Doha believed so. They pointed to China's success in brokering the Iran-Saudi normalization in 2023 as evidence of its growing credibility. Beijing can talk to everyone, one Arab diplomat said. That's something Washington can't always do. Still, the road ahead remains uncertain. While the ceasefire agreement under Trump's plan marks a fragile pause, mistrust between Israel and Hamas runs deep. Israeli leaders, under pressure from hardline factions, insist that demilitarization must precede reconstruction. Hamas, for its part, demands full withdrawal and international guarantees. Amid those competing demands, China's insistence on comprehensive and permanent peace sounds idealistic, yet it reflects a truth many diplomats now share. Temporary truces no longer suffice. In the coming weeks, the world will test whether the ceasefire holds and whether the humanitarian corridors promised under the plan actually open. Beijing's influence may quietly shape both outcomes. It has pledged new aid shipments through Egypt, offered technical support for rebuilding water systems, and invited Palestinian officials to a future development forum in Shanghai. For China, these are not acts of charity, but of strategy, gestures that reinforce its image as a global stabilizer at a time when Western credibility is fraying. And yet, amid the diplomacy, the human toll remains the center of gravity. In refugee camps stretching from Khan Yunis to Rafah, families wait for food, for news, for an end. Each declaration of peace must be measured against their reality. Guo Jiakun's call for a lasting settlement resonates only if those lives change. Beijing, for all its rhetoric, knows that credibility abroad depends on compassion made tangible. As the press conference concluded, Guo bowed slightly and left the podium. The hall fell silent except for the shuffle of reporters gathering their notes. Outside, the city moved at its usual pace, traffic, commerce, routine. But for those listening beyond Beijing, the message lingered. In the careful language of diplomacy, China had entered the conversation not as a bystander, but as a participant.